Co-op career mode on F1 Manager 22. I'll go one driver, he'll go the other driver. Who are we going? HAAS, that's who we're going. Can't wait to go the American dream, brother. Oh, brother. I am a real American. Fight for those wins, not those points. Down. And I just don't know. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Go. Right, we could never cut it in the F1 2022 game. To be fair, we haven't really played it yet. But hopefully we can cut it in our new career as a manager. You know what? We're no good on the track, but maybe we're good sitting in the pit box or sitting in the garage, and we can give the orders. Who gave you the order? Well, we're going to be giving the orders. Team orders, TEAMORDERS, team orders. And yeah, hopefully we do a better job than Ferrari, because if we make calls like Ferrari, then we'll fuck everything up. But here we go, let's get into the career mode. We put a poll up, and the poll was unanimous, and every single person voted for HAAS. All ones, all singular fucking, that singular person out there, we applaud you for voting for HAAS. So let's have a quick look then at what HAAS have to offer. First of all, they are just a smidge above a 2-star rating. It looks like there's a wee tiny bit of white there going into column 3.
There is.
Season objective is 6th, which I think, depending on the pace of the car, might be doable. But I think it's going to be pretty tough to do that, but we will try. Long-term objectives is to be a podium contender, so there's pressure on us, but not that much pressure. I feel like podium contender doesn't mean you need to contend for podiums every race. I feel like it's more...
Yeah, that's the long-term objective.
Yeah, but I'm thinking long-term objective, what does podium contender mean to you? Does that mean every race you're competing for a podium, or does that mean once in a blue moon you get a 3rd place finish?
Once in a blue moon, we'll go away.
Starting balance is low. We all know Joe Biden has pretty much crippled the American economy, so this HAAS team feeling the effect of that. No money.
RB.
You got no chance of winning. In terms of the team performance, this is the team rankings on the rest of the grid. Car performance 7th, which I guess that gives the chance of finishing 6th. Which worries me is though, driver performance, we're at 10th. So according to the game, HAAS have the worst driver pair lineup. I disagree with that big time. I would say I'm thinking of the drivers on the grid. I would say at the absolute worst, they have the 8th worst lineup.
Yeah, I'd say 8th. We're in about 8th.
They're
better than Williams.
And I'd say they're better than Aston Martin.
And then it's up for debate whether they're better than AlphaTauri and Romeo.
I don't care what you say. I know they're both veterans. For me, Magnussen is better than... I think Magnussen's better than Vettel at this stage of his career. And I think Mick Schumacher's shown more in his F1 career than Lance Stroll has. Albeit Lance Stroll's led a race and got a pole position, but...
And podiums. Mick Schumacher's had a couple of points finishes. But he's got the name Schumacher, alright?
He can't be called Schumacher and be pish. Even though people will probably say, look at Ralph. But I'll let you know, on his day, Ralph was really good, right? His day just didn't come around that often. In terms of staff performance, we are 5th out of 10. And headquarters were 10th.
No, but if the car performance is 7th and our drivers are 10th, how can we expect to finish 6th?
Yeah, to me that
should be about 8th.
8th or 9th, you know. But I mean, we don't make the rules. We do not make the rules. So looks like we're going to have to be having some really, really smart strategies and stuff like that if we are going to get this team where it wants to be. But keep in mind, guys, drivers can improve, cars can improve. So just because that's what the standings are at the moment, we can improve the headquarters, we can improve staff. So everything can improve there, but everything can also get worse. So we might be 7th at the moment in terms of car performance. Who knows, maybe after Bahrain we'll be 10th.
One more thing we have to turn off. There is a woman that just constantly appears and tells you all the magical stuff. I think we should get rid of her.
Yeah, of course we'll get rid of her, but before...
Actually, you can't do it yet. Never mind.
I know what I'm doing.
Back to the screen at hand. We have to do it in the actual career mode.
Car 1 is Mick Schumacher. Car 2 is K-Mag, Kevin Magnussen. The reserve driver is Pietro Fittipaldi. Petro?
Petrio.
What does that look more like, Petrio or Pedro?
Petro.
Petro?
Like diet, but it's Petro.
I'm just going to call him Pie.
Right.
Remember,
Anyway,
I
right.
keep calling you Gurguli.
Basically, we're one half of the team. We're not like drivers. We can't obviously get rid of our drivers if we wanted to.
Look, he is car 1, fucking team leader, and I'm car 2
I'm
team leader.
one half of Gunter Steiner's mustache. He's the other half.
Yes, yeah. 50-50 mustache. Now we're working together, even though individually we will have our own side of the garage. And yeah, on occasion we will probably want our driver to do better than the other driver, but it will be a team game. We're not going to sabotage each other or anything like that. We're going to work together for the good of the team. But of course there will be, that I would rather finish 9th and let him finish 10th kind of deal. But yeah, we will work together in order to do the best for the team. I'm not saying there's going to be like team orders, every single race, but who knows? If they're called upon, maybe if a wee multi-21's needed, then that could be what happens.
I think I've seen enough of Paul di Resta. Not Paul di Resta, man. What am I smoking? Paul di Resta. Kevin Magnussen and Mick Schumacher doing the arm folding here. I think it's time.
It's time to fold up the chairs and let's get this career going. But let's see some quick news about HAAS before we start. First entry 2016 headquarters, Canopolis, USA. Constructor Championship finish in 2021, they were 10th, not good. 2021 Driver Championship finish, they were 19th. So, wait, they had the 2 lowest drivers?
Last year.
Aye.
Sure, the car was the worst.
I can't remember. That's bad. Worse than Williams?
They didn't get any points. What the fuck? Russell was getting podiums.
So he was.
Points.
Wait, Albon didn't drive for Williams last season?
Fucking Russell.
Where have I been?
Where have you been?
I don't know. Anyway, with that said, let's go. First team guidance, disabled. That's that woman, isn't it?
Aye.
Boom. 4 name.
Wait, what? I didn't get this stuff typed into mine.
Your shit.
Ferrari not allowed one?
And here we go then. Mr. Fog has returned.
Finally, the fog has come back.
Start a new game. Let's do it. So here we go, guys. This is it. This is what it's all about. The waiting is all over. F1 Manager 2022 is here. This is going to be the best F1 Manager career you've got going. There might be a lot currently on YouTube, but there's no need to check them out anymore because the best one is right in front of you. So here we go. We're at the home page.
See that budget between Ferrari and HAAS? I have like 400 million.
What's our budget?
15.
Oh, Jesus. So you can see here's the home page, the team principal dashboard, board conference currently on medium. As we know, season objective 6th for above, and the long-term objective is podium contender. And there's just so much stuff to look at, guys. I don't think we're going to go through every single detail here, but like for board conference you can go more in depth. There's race performance objectives, you can set your own like wee objectives for each race and stuff like that.
Well, see, that's quite good. I mean, look at that. Score podiums 25% of this season's races, but it's on about 2024.
But see, and I like that, the way it tells you exactly. Remember at the start of the video I was talking about what exactly does a podium contender mean? Well, it's telling you it wants at least a podium in every 4 races. So for me, I really enjoy that there. I think that's pretty good.
It's a good long-term objective, but I mean, if we don't have the car for 2024, we don't have the fucking car for 2024.
Well, I think it means we can do it in the next 3 seasons. It's not like we have to do it specifically in 2024.
Alright, fair
We
enough.
can do it before 2024. So again, I mean, I think that's a really cool thing that they've added. We've got the board budget. You can see season budget, initial payment, monthly payment, all this stuff here. You got your team ratings, rating band. We're currently on 410. Underdog. We're underdogs. Damn it. Yeah, this is like team ratings, things earned. I think that's pretty low just because HAAS have been pretty poor over the last few seasons. Profile. We've got all the statistics. Really, all cool stuff that we will check more as the season progresses. There's just no real reason to check all this stuff or look at this stuff in depth right now because nothing has really happened. So yeah, for me that makes sense. Let's scroll across then. Where are we? Standings. We've got standings. There'll be no races obviously so far. We've got the finances. We've got the board. We've seen facilities. I don't think we're going to do anything up until the first race.
Yeah, it's a bit stupid to start piling.
For all we know, we could turn up in Bahrain and be like 3 seconds faster than the Red Bull. So I don't want to touch anything in case we make the car worse. Technical Chief Simonia Resta, Head of Aerodynamics Aaron Melvin, Race Engineer Gary Gannon, Race Engineer Ed Regan. Maybe we need to get, what's that guy in? Adrian Newey. He could be the guy. Where is he? He's still about? He retired? Or is he still secretly working for Red Bull behind the scenes.
No, you could maybe get him like that.
So you have the ages of the drivers. I actually didn't know Kevin Magnussen was still only 29.
No, he's quite young. Yeah.
So that just goes to... I mean, I actually thought Kevin Magnussen was coming towards the end of his career.
No, I'd say Magnussen's got at least another 6 years.
So that just shows that Magnussen must have been really young when he first got his start in F1.
2014, he was what, 21?
I thought he'd done okay that season at McLaren. I think they were kind of hard. That was just a bad McLaren. I mean, that was the year they really went downhill.
No, it was 2013 they really went downhill.
Was that not the season he came in?
No. That was Perez and Button. Next season was him and Button.
Well, both seasons weren't great. Like,
not yet.
Cars.
When was the last time McLaren was good? Well, I mean, 2021 was no bad for them.
So we've got all this stuff here, the cars, the warehouse, car developments and all that stuff there. Got the race, performance targets, blah, 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 blah. You can build all the cars. Got the circuit info. You can see all the circuits. You can see expected strategy. So here we go. It looks like it's going to be a two-stopper. Compound here, average lap, this, that, and everything else. You can see the previous season results. What do you think the strategy is going to be when it comes to... When it comes to Bahrain, are you thinking two-stopper?
Well,
do we split the strategies or?
I've already did a race, spoiler alert, but the two-stop was better than the one-stop, but the one-stop only missed out by a lap. So it's just if you make the tyres last. But then again, I was in the fastest car, so if you spin it like that.
So here we go, Audrey Mensah, the new senior engineer, welcoming us to the team. Good, that is everything. Hello, we want to achieve success this season. Hello, we are the HAAS boys. So yeah, that's pretty much it then. Obviously the first race of the season, as we spoke about, will be Bahrain. And in this series, we are going to upload practice and qualifying separate from the race. So we'll upload the practice qualifying session, and then the next day we will upload the race. So kind of like real life in Formula 1, where you've got qualifying on a Saturday and the race on a Sunday. That's how we intend this series to go. So yeah, man, stay tuned for that. Should be really, really good. And man, that's pretty much it, I think, for this intro. Have you anything else to say? Is there anything that you want to mention before we say au revoir here and come back and head into practice, head into qualifying, and try and get a good solid first result for the team in round one?
Living in America, da, 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 da. New York City. We're going to win. I'd take P9 and 10 right now.
I would probably take that as well.
Anyway, we could rock up with the fastest car. We could rock up slower than Goat Tiffy. What's it going to be?
I'd be worried if we're slower than Goat Tiffy. But until then.